Alright y'all, well this is kind of unexpected. Right here is the last time the Vette is gonna look somewhat like that. Long story short, you all have been asking me, Chris, what are those white wheels in the shop? Y'all been asking me, what car are those wheels going on? Let me turn this thing off. I don't even know if you guys could hear me talking, but before I turn it off, get a little clip of the car chopping. Still can't get over that noise. It is the last time you're seeing this car with the triple chrome TEs. It's kind of weird, like I never really planned putting TEs on this car. It was one of those things where I already had the wheels. These triple chrome TEs were actually on my F80 M3 before I bought the Corvette. And the cool thing about the Vette and the M3 is that they share the same exact bolt pattern. Whatever wheels that are on the Corvette can go on the M3 and vice versa. Pretty much just swapped wheels, put the M3 setup on the Vette, and it ended up working out. Specs and the fitment are literally perfect. Like, look at this. Fitment is so tight. It actually rubs a little bit. But yeah, man, this has pretty much been the setup ever since I had the car, aside from the stock wheels. Don't get me wrong, TEs are cool. You know, triple chrome TEs, I feel like it's a wheel that everybody eventually wants. It's time to switch it up, man. We've done TEs on pretty much majority of the cars that I've had. It's pretty much one of those setups where you literally can't go wrong with it. Like I said, I feel like it's just time for a little change. A lot of people with Corvettes, you know, C6 Z06s have TE37s. It's like one of those wheels that everybody puts on Vettes nowadays. So it's funny because there's a Corvette in LA that looks exactly like my car. I'll put it on the screen. I'll give him all the credit. He did this first, so in no way, shape, or form am I saying that, you know, he copied me, because he had the setup first. He had triple chrome TEs. Only difference is he has clear tails on right now, I believe. So that's another reason why I want to switch it up. You know, like I said, everybody with Corvettes has TE37s, and these next wheels are pretty cool. I even debated on putting them on the M3, but I kind of just saved it for the Vette. It's literally tomorrow morning, super early. The buyer for these wheels is buying them, so I have to literally take them off the car right now, get them all ready. Let's go and head to the shop. But yeah, the triple chrome TEs will definitely be missed. Coyote. Alright y'all, well these are the wheels. These have been sitting in the background, this exact spot, for I want to say over a month now. It's been in a lot of the videos, in the background, just chilling right here in the corner. And yeah, like I said, everybody's been like, yo, what, those wheels in the background, what car are those for? And now you guys know. Cool thing is though, I can put them on the M3 whenever we want to. It's pretty cool, you can just swap wheels like that. These are 5x120, same exact specs as the TE37s that are on the Vette right now. So these are 18 by 10 plus 20, I believe. If I got that wrong, I'll fix the specs right here on the screen. But yeah, right here on the screen are the correct specs for these wheels. We got some freaking Regas, man. Desmond Regas. These are honestly like a very rare wheel to find, especially in 5x120s. So we had to do some Regas, man. Something a little bit different. So sick. I've never had a set of Regas. A lot of people tend to love Regas tires since they are a square set. They're all the same all around. So we're running two 65, 35, 18s. The wheels are not in the best shape. As you can see, the stickers are kind of beat on all the wheels. There is some curb rash. As you can see, there's some right there. This one's kind of bad. It's probably like the worst of it. We got some rash on the second wheel. This wheel, there's like a little bit right there. This one's not bad. Oh, the sticker's peeling too. And this one has like the worst sticker. That one's really bad. But this wheel, is there any rash? That was like baby scratches, but not the best shape. But from afar, you really can't tell. It's been a while since we did white wheels. I think the last time we did, I used to be obsessed with white wheels, by the way. If you guys have been watching the channel for years, white wheels used to be like part of the Borgia spec, but over the years I kind of grew out of it, to be honest. Last time I did white wheels was on the Mustang. These exact ones used to be white on white, so white face with white lips. But as you can see, we changed it up, did a full triple chrome to kind of flow better with the OEM dark paint. Yeah, man, this has literally been my theme recently. Dark paint, black with triple chrome wheels. But we're doing a little throwback this time. Going back to white wheels. I used to always do white wheels on my FRS, my WRXs. So yeah, Chris is back in white wheels, man. So it's the next morning, got the WRX here. All the wheels are officially loaded up, ready to go to the new owner. We're actually gonna be dropping them off right now. We got a little like mini road trip, like an hour drive. But the new owner that actually bought these wheels is the person I originally bought the wheels from. So it's kind of funny, he wanted to buy them back. It's kind of funny how it's just, I guess, coming around in a full circle. But let's go and head to Jake and drop these wheels off. Just like that, the chrome TEs are officially gone. Dropped them off to the new owner, and now we're just down to one set of TEs on the WRX. With that being said, it is time to officially put on the Desmond Regas on the Vette. Okay. Well, we might have a small issue. All right, so the wheel is on the hub, but if you look closely, there's a little gap. It's not sitting fully flush on the spacer. Now, I take these off. As you can see, the stock studs are sticking out from the spacer because these are bolt-on spacers. On the TEs, I did not have this problem. So as you can see right here, there's like pockets, like these little pockets right here. Is literally for that reason. So stock studs, if you're running spacers, these are not deep enough. Now the TE37 ones are like huge. I think the TE pockets, they like come out like this. Like this whole area is just like open. These wheels is designed obviously a little different. Yeah, they're hitting the back. So I might have to put like a bigger spacer. So since it's sticking out too much, if I put like a bigger spacer, that means it'll stick out less, if that makes sense. So I guess we could try that. All right, so the rears are on. We got a 15mm spacer plus a 5, which makes it a 20mm spacer. Now the wheels originally are 18x10 plus 25 minus 20mm spacer makes it a 5mm offset. So ideally these would be an 18x10 plus 5 offset. I don't know, I've gone through probably like 100 different wheel setups over the 6+ years of having cars. Wheel offset 101 right there. But yeah, fronts are on. Oh my gosh. Low-key might be freaking hot. Now, might need a bigger tire to be honest, because it kind of looks a little small, but we won't truly tell until the car's on the floor. But y'all, that looks pretty freaking good, man. Made it to a car wash. Wheels officially on. It just needs a wash, so we're just gonna wash this thing. Then after, I think we're gonna hit a little spot. It should be around sunset, hopefully, if we don't take too long here. Nice little sunset shoot. But the Vette looks good so far, but we'll talk about it more once we get to the spot. There's a couple things I want to do to kind of like make it look better, the fitment. But yeah, let's go and get this this wash in. This is like the biggest car wash I've been to. It's actually like a truck wash. They pull in their like 18-wheelers in here. We got the boys with us. What up, Jim?
I'm not washing today. I'm
not washing. Got Kinsey with us. What up, Brett?
Bro, what's up, bro?
I stopped at Costco and I bought a 36-pack of microfibers, so came prepared this time. We're gonna use this to wash. Quick little wash, not bad. The Vette is looking so good, man. But yeah, check it out, dude. Regas are on. What do you guys think? Definitely way different. The fitment's not too bad. Could be a little lower. So like I said, this is a smaller tire, so looking a little stretched, but doesn't look too bad. The bolts are fully maxed out. So it's pretty much as low as I can go on stock suspension. But one thing I don't like is the fronts. I feel like the front could go a little bit lower. But yeah, like I said, it's all maxed out all around. So it's not bad, but I feel like it could go a little lower. White on black, you can never go wrong, dude. So much contrast. It's literally why I love doing white wheels in the past so much. It's because how much contrast it has. Just like the chrome, it just pops so much. But definitely a different style for sure. Yeah, the fronts, I feel like can go at least a finger lower. I think I'm gonna have to get coilovers. I'm highly debating on doing coilovers. The fronts I feel like sit a little bit higher than the rears. Rears aren't bad. If I put a bigger tire, I feel like fitment would be just like spot on. But it just bothers me how the front is a little bit raised. So thinking about doing coilovers. I don't really want to spend the money on the car right now, but coilovers might be the move, just so I can dial it, you know, exactly how I want it to be. Not too bad, just for, you know, a little test fit with the tires that it came with. It's just a whole different vibe than the TEs. Like they both had 6 spokes, or no, I'm tripping. TEs had 6 spokes. These are 5. Comment below, do you guys prefer the Regas or the TEs? Comment down below what you guys think. It just needs clear tails. I don't mind these smoke ones, but clear tails would just, I feel like would just set it off. Honest review, TEs or this?
I like the TEs a lot.
TEs, yeah.
But I'm a Regamaster fan. Now
like,
you're the Regamaster. You're the
I'm the
master
Regamaster?
These look like Patrick Star, bro.
It's a hard choice.
Well, these are hard, not gonna lie. It makes me kind of want to go back to white wheels.
White wheels, yeah. I don't know, like the TEs, like you can't go wrong with the TEs, but you know, you can play the safe route, but like I just kind of want to switch it up a little bit.
Not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of people with C6 run Corvettes or T37.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody with Corvettes run TEs. So it's nice to see a little change. I think I've seen a couple with Regas. I'm not too sure if they're still running it, but I think it was good. Also, I forgot to note, now that we're running white wheels, so peep how they look right now, nice and clean. We're actually gonna hit a spot right now, and I bet you by the time we get there, these wheels are gonna be covered in brake dust. Dark so fast. I was hoping it was a little bit more light out, but made it to this nice and open spot. Fun fact right there, that is literally TJ right there. That's Mexico. That little brown fence right there, that's the border. Let's do the brake dust test. See, look, they're literally already dirty. Not even 5 minutes of driving, they're already dirty. Golly, man, this thing looks crazy. I have no gas in the Corvette, dude. I need gas so bad.
You need to get gas?
I do. I shouldn't be letting it chop because I'm literally below the E level. It's actually bad.
I got Arizona through flashbacks. Like when we were going
Oh,
to
the sunset
spot,
vibe?
the
Yeah.
sunset.
It's a nice little sunset today.
Oh, man.
Damn. Got the C7 aired out. Bro, it looks crazy on camera. Jeez. So freaking good. What the heck? Damn. Yeah, I should come back over here. The lighting is better. The lighting is better over here. Bro, that looks crazy. The city in the background. Oh my gosh. It's weird. So I guess a little fun fact. This car chops, it'll like chop, but then sometimes it'll like chop a little bit messy if that makes sense. But if you like kind of blip the throttle a little bit, it kind of like resets. I don't know, it's so weird, but I'll show you guys right now. I'm gonna blip the throttle real quick, and then it'll like chop really good. I don't know if you guys heard the difference. It's so weird. It like resets itself. This lighting is a little bit better. See, like even in the nighttime, these wheels pop so much. That's why I always say I love brighter wheels versus like black wheels, because $100, if I had black wheels on this Corvette right now, you wouldn't even be able to tell what wheel it was. You couldn't tell if it was a T37, a Gram Light, a Regas. You just would not be able to tell because it's so dark. But the white pops so much. All right, back at the shop, and oh, okay, this is gonna be a problem. This is what I was talking about. Look at the fronts, dude. 10 minutes of driving, bro. What the heck? Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Once I get home, I'm gonna do my research on some different pads for the Z06 because that is gonna be a headache. But yeah, man, I've been thinking about it ever since, you know, we took the car out today. I know I said I wanted to get coilovers just so I can lower the fronts more. The rears, I don't know. I feel like on the rears, I'm gonna end up getting a bigger tire. I'm probably gonna find two 95/40s. It's just gonna give the car that beefy look. So I don't really have an issue right now with the rears because when I put the big tire on, I'm probably gonna have to end up raising the car because I have a lot of adjustability. It's just the fronts. I wanna go a little bit lower in the fronts. I don't know, it's weird. The Z06 has this weird thing, like passenger side sits lower than the driver's side, which is very weird. I don't know. Driver's side has a freaking, it's like raised up so much compared to the passenger side. I don't know why it's like that. If any Z06 owners or C6 owners have that same issue, it's gonna be hard to tell on camera, but this side on the front sits way higher than the passenger. So kind of want to get coils for that reason, just so I can lower it and adjust it accordingly. Lower this side more so it matches the passenger. That's another reason why I want to get coils. So I don't know. I'm just like thinking about what to do because I don't need coils for the rear, but I kind of need coils for the front. So I don't know. Yeah, I just don't really feel like spending money on this car. That was a cool video. Glad I was finally able to put the wheels on. I know they've been just literally chilling in the shop. They've been chilling right there. So now that they're gone, I got more space. But smash the like button for Regas on the Vette and no more TEs since everybody does TEs for this car.